The market, it's still declining, even as we head into spring. That's not normal. In most years, spring is when activity picks up, prices find support, increase. Today, prices are adjusting downward, inventory is high, sale volumes are unusually low. When these three things move in different directions, it creates uncertainty. But it also creates opportunity if you understand what's really happening out there. Hey there, it's Andy Schulthar, McDonald Realty. I spent more than 30 years helping buyers and sellers navigate real estate in Langley and across the Fraser Valley. I like to look at the numbers and see what's actually happening beneath the headlines. The Fraser Valley Real Estate Board just released its latest monthly numbers, so let's take a walk through and see what the market's actually doing right now. Pricing. What homes are worth today? This is where we've seen the most change over the past few months. We're now 10 months into a price decline. The benchmark price for a typical Fraser Valley home is sitting there at $897,200, which puts us back below the $900,000 mark for the first time since the spring of 2021. That's pre-COVID. Yes. Prices slipped about 1% from December and are down just under 7% year over year. Detached homes are sitting at 1.37 million. Townhomes are near 773,000. Apartments are sitting at around 489,000, with condos showing the largest annual decline. What matters here, though, is not just that the direction of the decline, it's the pace. This has been a slow, grinding correction, not a sudden drop-off. That's often what leveling looks like before it actually becomes obvious. One thing worth paying attention to is that pricing adjustments are not happening evenly. Neighborhood by neighborhood and sometimes street by street, values are settling in at different speeds. Homes that are well located, move-in ready, they're finding their level faster. Homes that need work or are still priced optimistically, they still need adjusting. That's why broad headlines can be misleading. We need to look a little deeper. The more useful question right now, though, isn't are prices down? It is, has this specific home already adjusted? Inventory. Who has leverage right now? Yeah, let's talk about inventory, because that is where leverage lives. Inventory has come down from last fall's peak of about 10,500 listings. It's still high though. With 7,711 active listings today, we remain more than 50% above normal for this time of year. The sales to active listing ratio is sitting at 8%. A balanced market typically is between 12 and 20%. Detached homes are closer to 7%. Townhomes are near 12%, which is the most balanced segment in today's marketplace. Apartments, they're sitting around 10%. This confirms that we're in a buyer's market, but there's an important nuance here. Inventory is high, but quality inventory still stands out. Well-priced, well-presented homes are getting attention. Homes that are missed on price or condition or location, they're sitting in the weeds. Buyers have time. Buyers have choice. Buyers are comparing everything. Sellers are no longer competing against the market. Sellers are competing against themselves, other listings. Sales volume. What buyers are actually doing. This is the piece that most people misunderstand the most. January recorded 619 sales across the Fraser Valley. That's not slow. That's near historic lows for our part of the world. This is not seasonal. When sale volumes fall this low, demand, it does not disappear, but it does pause. Buyers are watching. They're running numbers. They're waiting for confidence. I'm also seeing a clear split in buyer behavior. First-time buyers are active, but they're cautious. They're focused on value and what the monthly costs are. Move-up buyers are watching closely too, because they're trying to line up a sale and a purchase in the same market. It can be difficult. Downsizers are paying attention, but they're not rushing in. They're waiting for clarity. What all these groups have in common is preparation. They're talking to lenders, they're tracking listings, they're getting ready, even if they're not ready to act yet. That's what pent-up demand looks like in real time. Moving forward, why spring matters this year. As we move forward into the spring market, here's the key takeaways. Prices are still adjusting. Inventory remains elevated. Sales volumes are extremely low. That combination tells me that buyers, they haven't left the market. They're waiting to see who's going to blink first. Spring does not guarantee activity, but it does test confidence. If even a portion of that pent-up demand comes back, conditions can change quickly in specific segments, especially well-priced homes in great locations. This is not a market that rewards prediction. It rewards preparation. Yeah. If you're curious about the full breakdown of the market statistics, there's a link in the description with all the details. If you're thinking about your real estate plans and want to talk it through, well, call me or click on that link in the comments. Pick a time that works for you. We can grab a cup of coffee, walk through your plans at a pace that makes sense to you. If this brought some clarity to the noise, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you're thinking about our upcoming spring market. Make sure you subscribe, stay connected. I'll be sharing more as the market unfolds, community updates, ring that bell. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to watch and stay and keep informed. Thanks for dropping by. Have a great day, and let's get together soon.